Welcome everyone to the Kill a Kill 300 here at Iowa. I'm Is That Jones Boy here with Fireball.
Hey there, Jones boy. As you said, we're here at Iowa for the third race, I believe, of the Nascar Funimation series, and I'm really excited to see these cars hit the track on this very famous Iowa Speedway.
Yeah, it's gonna be the first time racing this track with these cars, so definitely going to wonder what their experience. And as we see the cars on pit road getting ready to leave, as they do leave, here is your starting lineup. Alright, as we have a pretty big Ford front pack here, as they're now exiting turn 4, as they get ready for the start. And here they come to the start-finish line. Green flags in the air here at Iowa.
79 of I'm sorry, I forgot his name.
Jackson, Maine.
Jackson, Maine, off to a great start.
It looks like he has the 98 underneath him, as we're going to go on to look at the 6 car of Justin Ritchie.
Yep. Jackson Maine got a great start, but Kylie Gardner's right back down to the inside.
Yeah, as they continue the battle for the lead there, and they're still going to go side by side coming into
his first ever NASCAR Funimation series race, and he's running just outside the top 10, but the way this pack is racing, and he's on the preferred line, he may be able to get around. Now, they're still side by side for this lead. Again, these battles may take a little while to end here, seeing how Iowa is a multi-grid racetrack for the most part, but the inside.
Yeah, it looks like the inside's definitely being the preferred lane right now, as Kylie Gray was able to clear the 79 for the lead, as we continue to see some battles throughout the field, like the 6 and the 8 battling. Justin Ritchie's, this is his first start, and he's already having a great race, as he's already in the top 10 battling the number 8 of Zach Stern.
Yeah, again, this is right around the edge of the top 10, where these battles are starting to heat up. As now Dema Redneck is looking to have a piece of this battle.
Yeah, three-way battle for pretty much the end of the top 10 as we continue to look at the battle for the lead. Kylie Grader still holding off the 79 of Jackson, Maine after she was able to clear him. As we continue to look through battles with the fields, we have the 19 and the 24. The 24 in a new paint scheme this weekend, the body armor scheme. We've mostly seen him in the white with the white Acme scheme, but now we get to see him in this beautiful looking body armor scheme.
Very interesting cars. Now we focus on Bacon Thief, and there's a battle right behind them between Jared Holmes and last week's winner Roberto Crown, right outside the top 10 as we focus on them now.
A lot of three-way battles here through like the mid pack. And as we're going to go back towards the front, Kylie Gray is starting to get a bit of a lead from Jackson, Maine, but he's still trying to make sure that she doesn't get away too much, so he can possibly battle for the lead again if he ever gets the momentum. Still some battles throughout the pack as we have Jared Holmes and Baron Poole battling. They've been having a little bit of a rivalry recently as Jared Holmes is getting side by side with the number 19 as we have another three-way battle. And it looks like we've lost looks like we lost Justin. Not Justin, Fireball. As we'll keep you updated on if he returns. And we're back after some minor difficulties. Justin Ritchie has finally returned. Discord, let's just say, is a big fat no when it comes to our Wi-Fi.
Yeah, something happened and I had to do something. Kind of sucks, but we're back. That's all that matters. As now we got the 20 of Dylan Jones, who's currently running fifth with Nate Wines pressuring him for that spot.
Yeah, as we're having some pretty close battles through the throughout the field, but not really much towards the front. But these drivers are pretty close to each other as they're looking to see if they can possibly make some moves on each other. And
There's still
like you said, the 38 is trying to find a way to get around the 20 of Dylan Jones.
there still is a good battle for that lead up there between the 98 of Kylie Grider and the 79 of Jackson Maine. It's been like that for that whole race, but Kylie has always been the one in front.
Yes, as we have a two-way battle for it looks like eighth here between the 03 and the 6 of Justin Ritchie and Demo Redneck.
At 6 is the preferred line, but Dema Redneck is not willing to give up. He's fighting back hard, and now Zach Stern looks like he wants a piece of the action.
Yeah, so we're getting some really close battles like towards the front of the pack as we have the 38 finally getting underneath the 20 of Dylan Jones as he's gonna try and possibly clear him coming out of this corner.
Yeah, if Dylan went to that outside, that's a very interesting move. I think if he's gonna do a move like that, I think he may feel like that he's got a good car that can make moves on that outside, but all that's done is lose him a spot.
Yeah, he's pretty much he made sure that this coming into this week that his teammates that the rest of his team has some better equipment. He's definitely become more of the driver to give him
And now he's in
give
the
the less
wall.
equipment. Yeah, well, I was saying that he hit the wall.
Well,
Oh, that's unfortunate. As we go back to the battle for the lead between Kylie Grider and Jackson Maine, but pretty much Kylie Grider has been very dominant so far after she got the lead. But that, but Jackson Maine has definitely been keeping a very close eyes on her as he's been trying to find a way to get the momentum to look for the opening. But I think they're gonna start looking into possibly pitting very soon. So definitely look at that for that in the future.
yeah, we're coming at time of the race where these cars have to come down and get some service for tires and fuel if they want to keep out there running. And that stop could make the difference between winning the race and just coming up short.
Yeah, most definitely. We're definitely gonna have to look to see what the front of the pack decides on what they're gonna do for their strategy. But yeah, Kylie Grider is pretty much in the seat of what is she gonna do? She's the leader. Definitely, it's definitely going to see what everyone's definitely gonna look at her and see what's she gonna do. Is she gonna come in first? Is she come in late, or do whatever kind of strategy that no one thinks about? She's definitely going to be the eyes that all strategists are gonna look at.
Yep. As now we'll go through the field, we'll take another look at the 6 of Justin, who continues to run inside the top 10 in his first start. He's running 7th. And just about after that, that's kind of when the small pack that they're in ends, and a lot of drivers are spread out.
Yeah, it's starting to get a bit spread out. Not too many battles throughout the field right now, as drivers are starting to go single files. They're pretty much getting ready to go into pit road, which is what they're doing right now.
The leaders are coming into pit road right now, as as I think the 6th car just stayed out as we saw flash on the screen. Yeah, he's still on the racetrack along with his team owner Dylan Jones.
Very interesting strategy is hoping to possibly gain but who really knows? But I guess this is what I meant, what they meant, what they thought I meant by definitely look at Kelly Grider. They're possibly trying to do something that she isn't, as they try to stay out a lap longer, hopefully to see if they can gain or see what possibly could happen. Is we're gonna go to commercial break as they are going to pit right now.
Was today the 4th of July? If not, is the Empire striking back or what? Looks like things are gonna get weird today. Hey, she! Get some! As you can see, things got all funky real quick. There's probably some planet-eating type dude waiting for me up ahead. All yoked and powerful and trying to take over the world or something. But don't you worry. A hero descends. What? There are no heroes in this world? Oh, but there totally are. My name is Travis Touchdown. I'm the last hero around, here to save the world. I'm also just a passing assassin. Now let's do this. Start the game.
Welcome back, Travis, to the Garden of Madness.
Back after that commercial break, and it looks like Kylie Grider has pretty much pulled away from the 79 of Jackson, Maine, and she's pretty much gotten a 2-second lead from him. And it looks like the strategy definitely paid off in her favor.
Yeah, that team made a great stop to get her that far ahead of the pack. I think that maybe that 79 didn't have the stop that he wanted, but due to the cushion that he had in between himself and the rest of the field, he didn't lose that many spots as the 29 of Benjamin Deloney has caught up to him.
Yeah, so they're going to start battling for second, but Kylie Grider has just gotten a great lead here. She's gaining on some lap traffic. Just a great stop by the 98 team all around.
As there's a little over 10 more laps to go in today's race as we go right back through the field.
Pretty spread out field. There's not really too many side-by-side battles. We have a 3-way battle here between Gavin Grant, Trevor Davidson, and the 0-0 of Tanner Campos.
Yeah, this one looks to be just outside the top 10 right now for position.
But yeah, it's not too many side-by-side battles towards the front. It's more of like mid-pack or back of the pack for where they battle for position. As the 0-0's trying to get underneath the 01 of Trevor Davidson. But yeah, not too much battling towards the front of the field, as they pretty much stay spread out in single file.
Yep. And
it looks like Kylie Grider is catching up to the 26 of Ultra Endy, and hopefully gonna pass him. But we'll see how that ends up after this commercial break.
Hey you! Wake your sorry ass up! Are you bored? I guess. Do you like puzzle games with demon girls in them? I don't know why they're demon girls, but there are. Then you need to play Helltaker!
The heck is that?
You know I just said hell, right? It's fine.
Okay. What the hell is that?
Well, I'll tell you, sorry people! Helltaker is a puzzle game where you play as this absolute chat of a man just so he can date a whole bunch of, demon girls. I mean, do what you gotta do, man. You play through a couple of simple puzzles, and they can literally be done in like about a minute. You have to choose the right answer at the end, and if you choose the wrong answer, well... Son of a bitch! You play all the puzzles up until this decides to go Undertale on your ass and makes you feel like you're fighting freaking Sans all over again. Why did I have to put myself through this? At the end of the day, Helltaker is a very good free-to-play puzzle game on Steam. I definitely recommend playing it since it's, doesn't cost anything. If you're a degenerate, if you're a normal person, don't play this game. You're gonna question everything.
Please get Helltaker now on Steam for free. Please get it before the demon that's haunting me right now, talking to me through my brain, making me advertise this right now. Please just get it before it starts to kill me or murder me or whatever the hell it plans on doing. I don't even freaking know. I don't even know what the fuck.
Back after that amazing commercial made by yours truly. And if you're wondering, yes, I am a total degenerate. Don't ask again.
Well, anyway, it looks like the 98 of Kylie Grider has still not gotten around that 26, but that hasn't really closed the gap in between herself and Jackson Maine.
Yeah, it's pretty much not much has happened as we continue to watch the battle between Jake and Karakat. But Kylie Grider is still just waiting for the opening to open up for her to get around the 26 of Ultra Endy, as it looks like she's gonna try and dive it into the corner here, and she'll get underneath him and hopefully clear him in 1 and 2.
Yeah, they're still side by side though. We've only got 5 laps to go in today's race, and Kylie has a little under a 2-second lead, but that won't last very long. Now that she's putting a lap car in between herself and Jackson Maine.
Yes, that'll definitely help Kylie Grider here, as she pretty much got a bit of clean air here, and Jackson Maine is just gonna be right behind her and the 26 of Ultra Endy, which will definitely hurt Jackson Maine.
Well, I think after being behind that 26 for too long, it's now less than a 2-second lead. But once they cross the stripe, that might be a little bit different. No, it kind of stays the same there, which is very interesting. Jackson Maine may be putting down faster laps, but I don't think he has enough time to gain.
Yeah, I just don't think he has enough time to gain. He's just I think it's just too late, too little for this point for him. I don't know if that analogy works here at this point, but what's she gonna do? But pretty much, he's just in this position that he can't really gain that much. He might as well just stay where he's at and get the points that he needs. As we continue to look through the field, and Kylie Grider's with one more lap to go, she's gaining on some lap traffic. But speaking of one more lap to go, here we are, one more lap to go, sponsored by Miller Lite NASCAR Cup Series.
Yeah, if this race was a little bit longer, that big field could have messed with Kylie, but right now, she has dominated this race ever since she took the lead from Jackson Maine, has never looked back.
And yes, now coming out of turn 4, Kylie Grider will win in dominating fashion.
Kylie put on an absolutely dominating performance and a great win. Great first win in the NASCAR Funimation series for Kylie.
You wanna know who's happy but didn't win this race? The simp Caleb Marinelli.
Simp. Alright.
Yeah, we're not sorry, Caleb, but as we're gonna watch her burn it down here, it looks like you could pretty much tell that she's a really happy driver. I mean, she hit the freaking wall while doing her donuts. You could tell that she's just putting her hands in the air like she doesn't care, even though she's doing donuts and her
Yeah,
hands are on the air.
she doesn't care. She's happy she got the win, and that's all that matters.
And Caleb's freaking celebrating too, even though he's still in his car, probably like taking his gloves off. He's just like, "Whoa, my girlfriend won."
as she's still trying to burn it down here.
She's just bumping into that wall.
Alright, you're tearing up your equipment too much. Stop.
Yeah, might as well. Yeah, you're gonna need that next weekend, I think. But I think she's just too happy. She's not thinking too much.
Yeah.
Which you can't blame her. This is the most dominating fashion we've seen from any driver in this season. As we thank you for watching the NASCAR Funimation series here at Iowa, here are your results.